Or multiculturalism is based on the idea that cultural identities should not be discarded or ignored, but rather maintained and valued. The foundation of this belief is that every culture and race has made a substantial contribution to American history. However, many people remain opposed to the idea of multiculturalism or cultural diversity awareness, while others also support it and yet have no clear idea of how it should be taught. Oftentimes, we leave the difficult task of teaching cultural diversity up to our local schools and teachers under the catch-all phrase of multicultural education. We assume that during February, our children will learn about Black history and in March about women's history. A particular month or week is dedicated to a certain ethnic group or belief, as if this somehow acknowledges their full contribution to American history. This can often be as confusing as it is informative. If U.S. history is taught year-round, but February is Black History Month, then the logical assumption is that African American history and achievements are often overlooked during the normal school year, or the other cultures are somehow ignored during February. The diversity of the United States is truly astounding, as many different ethnic and racial groups have contributed to the social, economic, and cultural values of our society. This has certainly been true throughout our history, even though many of our school books have not always taught that fact. In fact, the very idea that cultural diversity should be taught has only been promoted in the last few years. The bottom line is that when we fully recognize that America is great because of the contributions of the many, then we as a people will be even more united in our common goals and even more proud to be American citizens.
What's going on over here, ladies? Everybody's getting their work done?
Yeah.
Vanessa, those charts and graphs getting finished up?
Yes, sir.
Is that your son?
Yeah.
He looks like athletic.
He is.
Does he play basketball?
No, actually, he's playing field hockey and water polo this year.
Oh, well, maybe he should start. How about over here, Selena? Everything's getting done?
Yep.
Transcripts all covered up?
Everything's done.
Okay, fantastic. What, is that your son too?
Yes, it is.
What is that, like the 8th?
It's just one.
Yeah. Back to work. How about over here, Marissa?
I'm working hard.
Listen to some hip hop? Is that what everybody listens to nowadays? What? Hip hop's dead. Nobody likes Lil Wayne or Gucci Man anymore. Back to work, ladies.
What's wrong with him? I told you he's a horrible boss. Oh my gosh, you need to learn a little bit of cultural diversity. Because I was offended. Did he really come over here and say that to us like that?
How we doing, ladies?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. Feeling good. How are those reports coming up?
Pretty good. They're coming along.
Oh, timely as usual. You are fantastic. We really do appreciate your work here.
Thank you.
You know, on a daily basis.
Appreciate you too.
Thank you. You know, on a daily basis, you guys really get done what you need to do, and I'm really happy with the work so far.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. You know, my office is always open. Feel free to stop by.
Thank you. Thank you. No, he's a good boss. Yeah. I feel like he really cares about us more than, the work that we do. He cares about us as a person.
Yeah, I just love coming to work and my boss just expresses how much he appreciates what I do.
Yeah, and he respects us. You can't ask for more than that. Respect in the workplace. It's hard to find that sometimes, So yeah.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
The way that the manager approached his employees was inappropriate. He made assumptions about them based on their skin color and ethnic background. This was an example of bad cultural diversity. Our next example will show the proper way that the manager should have approached his employees.
What's going on over here, ladies? Yeah. Well, reports were really slow last week, so how about we get a little picked up, all right? What's slowing you down? It's hat? There's no headwear in the building. It's gotta go. It's a hazard. Selena, what's going on over here? What's with the music? Oh, well, it better be. It's gospel and amen, sister. What about over here, Marissa? You gonna catch the Holy Ghost on Sunday too?
Actually, I'm Catholic.
Well, actually, you should convert. Get back to work, ladies.
So he thinks because we're black and we have the same cultural and religious beliefs?
We showed how healthcare organizations should ensure that patients and consumers receive from all staff members effective, understandable, and respective care that is provided in a manner compatible with their cultural health beliefs and practices and preferred language. We also demonstrated that healthcare organizations should develop participatory, collaborative partnerships with communities and utilize a variety of formal and informal mechanics to facilitate community and patient-consumer involvement in designing and implementing class-related activities. Healthcare organizations are encouraged to regularly make available to the public information about their progress and successful innovations in implementing the class standards, and to provide public notice in their communities about the availability of this information. Some other things that healthcare organizations can do to implement cultural diversity in their workplace is to implement strategies to recruit, retain, and promote at all levels of the organization a diverse staff and leadership that are representative of the demographic characteristics of the service area. They should also ensure that their staff at all levels and across all disciplines receive ongoing education and training in culturally and linguistically appropriate service delivery. Healthcare organizations must provide to patient consumers in their preferred language both verbal offers and written notices informing them of their right to receive language